Welcome to part 2 of crocheting my orders and preparing for Mother's Day. Hi guys, welcome back. I just finished filming the outro for part 1, so hi. If you saw my last video, you saw that we're currently crocheting an order of some custom play fruits and vegetables, and it's like a big set of them. So we're doing broccoli, apples, bananas, potatoes, blueberries, strawberries, and we're also preparing for Mother's Day. So I'm crocheting these love heart boxes with a bunch of roses inside, and it's going to be hot glued to it, so it's like a eternal gift box with roses. I'm not gonna lie, I did start filming some clips yesterday, but there is a little bit of a gap between my last video and this video. I didn't crochet much. I was at work, so I just did like 1 or 2 roses in the mornings or the afternoon. The last plushie I was working on was that pea plushie set, and I'm going to continue working on that today. It's currently like 7:10 in the morning, so I have to leave for work, and we'll get to work a bit early, hopefully, depending on the traffic. And I'm going to take some yarn with me, and we will crochet when we get there. I forgot to mention that everything you see in this video you can find on my small business website, hearteyesatyou.square. So definitely go check it out. You can use code YouTube15 for 15% off. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like the video, press the subscribe button. Love you guys. Okay, we are at work early. This is the first pea that I made in the last vlog. That's just what it looks like. Obviously I still have to do the eyes and stuff, but I brought my yarn to do the second pea and the outside to put the peas in. So let's see how much we can get done this morning. In my last vlog, I was talking about how I want to make 2 of everything for my crochet order. So like, for example, I made 2 blueberries, 2 strawberries. Well, I actually made 3 strawberries and then 2 potatoes. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. Now, here's why. 1, I don't feel like it. Like, I don't really want to keep doing 2 of everything. Originally, the purpose was to use yarn and to stock up for markets, but this yarn, I hate working with it. Like, it's like the normal classic plushie yarn, but I'm used to using like thicker blankie yarn and I prefer using it, so I'd rather not force myself to keep using it. Not only that, but this order is going to take quite a while. It's quite big and it's taking me longer than I thought it would take me. Like, it's already taken me more than a week just to make like 2 or 3 of the plushies, and there's like 20 something to make or something. So I think I need to knuckle down and be productive and just make 1 of everything and just get the order done. Unless I'm close to finishing the yarn and I want to finish it off, then like sure. But I think I kind of just need to finish the order at this point. I have a lot of Mother's Day prepping to do, and I don't want to keep wasting time on things that don't need to be done when there's stuff that I want to get done, if that makes sense. Not only that, but there's other plushies that I want to make. Like, I want to make cows, I want to make snakes, I want to do other things. So I can use them to stock up my markets and my website. But on top of that, I actually really want to make myself some crochet tops and some crochet cardigans because we're getting into winter in Australia and I want to be able to wear my own clothing, and I just like it. Like, I love pink and I love crochet tops, and I just want to make them for myself. Like, last night, Cody and I went out for dinner and we went late night shopping, and I went to Spotlight and I found the perfect yarn to make myself a crochet top. So I just I want to do those things, you know? So we're going to finish this order. Ooh. We're just going to make 1 of everything, and we're going to do our Mother's Day prepping and make some stuff for ourselves and make some other interesting plushies like dragons and snakes and cows. And yeah, let's just get this done. There's also some other videos that I want to film. Like, I want to do my color series, and I want to do it in blue, and then also like orange and other colors like that. And then I also want to do a video on how much yarn that I can use in 24 hours, like just to test myself. So I don't want to drag out this order, because if I keep going the way I'm going, it will take me like the full month, if not more, to finish it. So also, in my opinion, the spotlight yarn is impossible to sew with. Like, it just sheds and comes undone and you can't get it through the needle, and then it sheds like halfway through the string. It just doesn't sew well. Yeah, it's not holding up very well for the sewing, and that's only like a teeny tiny circle. Oh. These are my 2 P's. Why is this one smaller? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have the same amount of rows. Maybe I didn't stuff it as much. I don't know. They're fine. Now for the outside. This is what I got up to. This is what the bottom of my P is looking like, and I've been checking to make sure that the P's fit. Whoa. I've definitely had to stray from the pattern quite a lot, because I think this yarn is thinner than this yarn. I had to do like a bunch of increases to make sure that the P's could fit in like that. So, and it'll curve up as I just do normal single crochets, so they fit quite well. And I just got to do a couple more rows and then we're all done. But I have to go start work, so that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'll see you in the next update. I'm currently visiting my family, and my little brother Bryce has subscribed to the YouTube and has asked politely if he could say hi.
Hi.
That's Bryce. Is there anything you want to tell them about my business or about Sissy?
She does very good knitting.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you.
So cute. So we're in the car, and I started crocheting this spring onion plushie for my order that we're doing, and it's turning out quite large, but I finished a skein of yarn, so I can't continue it right now. I thought I'd jump on and update you guys. The last clip you saw, I was making some roses at work, and then I also saw Bryce, like my family. I didn't do any crocheting at my family's house, but I did crochet some roses on the way there. And then last night while I was at home, I finished crocheting the peas in a pod, because literally I only had like 2 rounds left around like the actual pod. So that's done, but we have to add the eyeballs, and then I started this. I haven't been doing much crocheting purely for the fact that a lot of things have happened. One, I got a promotion at my job, so I'm going from a D grade store to an A grade store. So I have like training, preparing, VM. I start at 7 a.m. tomorrow, and then my official first day is on the 8th of April. So very exciting. Lots of things going on that side of my life with work and starting a new store and preparing to start a new store. And then my old store is actually going to be closing, and I can say that because this video isn't going up until after that, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll cut it out. But yeah, that store's going to be closing, so we have to prepare the staff and pack everything up and promotions and stuff like that. So that side of my life is a bit crazy. We also went and saw my family. My mum also wants a crochet shawl for Mother's Day, and Mother's Day, as you know, is at the beginning of May, and I kind of want to work on that, so we'll start that at some point. Just because I can do it not instead of the roses, but kind of instead of the roses. Otherwise I'll just keep going and going and going with the roses, and I'll never know when to stop. So if I make the shawl and then continue with the roses, you know, and then make these in between making the shawl. My mum also bought me a bunch of cute vases to put my crochet roses in and sell them as like a set with the vase. So like, for example, there's like some glass vases, and I put like 2 roses in it and sell it with the vase, and I think that's so cute and so pretty. So we're gonna start doing that now. I also got a steal on a bunch of yarn because we went to some op shops, and I got like a bunch of skeins for $5, so I'll show you them later with the vases. And I also bought yarn from a cheap store because it was cheap. So there's a yarn haul and some vases coming your way.
Vase or vases?
Vase? Vase? I feel heavily judged talking to you while Cody's here. I'm slowly turning into the girl that makes a bunch of roses. But I do want to try making some sunflowers. Just adding more things to my to-do list.
Because I said that.
Yes.
So,
thanks for adding more things to my to-do list. I also think they'd look really good in the glass vases.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they would. Mum cut my hair and she braided it, and I have refused to take it out because no one knows how to braid but my mum. And I like how braids look, so yay. And then she cut Cody's hair as well because she's a hairdresser. So we always get our hair cut by her or it's cheating.
You have very good lighting.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I love how filming in the car looks. Also, my little brother is obsessed with my YouTube channel now. He found it and he was like, I'm gonna watch you and I'm gonna subscribe and I want you to get a play button and all these different things because he's like obsessed with it. So he wanted to be in the video, which is the last clip you saw. And also, hi Bryce. And Bryce, look, Cody's here.
Hey, Bryce.
There's Cody. Yeah. We are home now and I wanted to give you guys a haul of everything I got while I was at my mum's in Toowoomba, like the yarn and the vases that I was talking about. One thing that my partner and I do is we always collect our glass jars from when we do spaghetti bolognese or pizzas or anything like that, and I actually try and clean them and sell them with roses so you can take the jar and it recycles them, and one day I'm going to decorate them and make them look really cute and do it that way. So my mum has also started collecting the jars for me and she gave me 3 of these. Then she got these ones. Now with these, they were probably candle holders, and what I'm gonna do is I just sit a rose in the bottom and you'd have like an everlasting rose in it, just like that. So there's 3 of those, I think, or 2. There's 1, 2. This one is my favorite out of the ones she got. It's a pink vase. This one is so stunning. And obviously just have roses coming out the top. How cute, like probably pink or white ones. She also found these. Now these are really small and a little bit questionable, but they're still cute. They're like little bottles. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to fill them with pearls and then stick a rose in the top, like just one, and sell it like that. This is the last one that my mum got me because I bought 2. Look at this one. This one's like just a regular cute white vase. Again, all of these came from op shops, so they came from like Vinnie's or Red Cross or just your local thrift shops, op shops, whatever you want to call them. We love recycling and we love finding unique things. Not only that, but all of these were like 50 cents or $1, so it doesn't add to the cost of my materials very much, and it's just a cute fun thing to do that you wouldn't really expect. So yeah, definitely check out your local op shops, guys, because there are so many things that you can do as a small business with unique items. So yeah, very cute. Then when my mum and I went to a local op shop, I found a bunch of yarn. Basically, they had it at the back counter and I was looking at it and my mum was like, she's eyeing off your yarn. And they were like, oh, we'll show you. So they grabbed out one of all the colors. So they grabbed out these 4. There's a white, a black, a yellow, and a blue. And it's a wool blend and 8 ply. And they're 50 gram skeins. And they're from Target originally. And there was a giant amount there. Let me count. 1. So in total, there is 14 skeins of yarn that they were selling. And I asked them how much they were selling the entire lot for. They sold me all of this yarn for $5. All of this was $5. $5. What a steal. Plus they all still have their like original wrapping on them, and they're like whole skeins. There's a couple like started ones, and then this top yellow one I used a bit of it, but like, are you kidding me? So I was like, yep, I'll take it. And then I also found these jars. Look at this. Isn't that so pretty? So it's like a glass jar with these like swirls on them. And I just think it would be so pretty to put some roses in at the top. Right? Like that's so cute. And there was 2 of them. This is the second one. So pretty. I actually love it. Where are these from? Oh, they're from IKEA. Damn. We went to a local cheap shop and this is all the yarn I got from there. I did actually get these wooden dowels because in my last video we did the plushy rose and I do want to be able to put the plushy roses on some stems. So I grabbed some stems. These are 100-gram skeins and they were all on sale to $2.50 each. So I picked up quite a few. I got this color, which is like a variegated yarn and it's called Candy Apple. I love pink, so I actually got all of the ones they had left on the shelf and they only had 4, so I grabbed all of them. And then they had this beautiful light pink and it's called Baby Pink. It's just so stunning and I love it so much. And this yarn is really, really soft. Like it's really fluffy and I love it. You don't need expensive yarn. Like all the videos that you see where people are like, oh my gosh, you need wool yarn and you need this yarn and this and that. No, you don't. Just go to your cheap shops, go to your op shops, go to your secondhand stores, reduce, reuse, recycle. As long as it's not dirty or smells like smoke, it will be fine. And then I've never quite seen a color like this. It's like a peach and it's literally called peach, but it's the like, it's such a beautiful peach color. Like, I just think that's such a stunning color, right? I think it's gorgeous. It would make some really cute things. So I got this color too. And that is everything that I got while I was at Toowoomba with my mum. Hope you enjoyed. So I have an update. First things first, I finished the spring onion that I was doing. He has his little green bits at the top. He turned out way bigger than I thought, and I don't think this is the size that they're after, but we shall see. I still have to add his eyes and his mouth, but that is the onion. Then these are the finished peas. I just have to add the eyes and the mouth as usual, and I'll do that all at the same time. These do pop out as well, so he can take them in and out. Very exciting, very cool. I feel like that's a fun play. Then I also decided to make a mini strawberry, which is just a smaller version of those pink strawberries that I was doing in my last video, because I want to have some small ones because I don't think they wanted them to be too big. But I feel like with most of them, there's not much I can do about the size except this one. I'm not amazing at creating my own patterns, nor do I have the time to create that many of my own patterns. This one I freehanded based off the large ones and just like downsized the pattern. I feel like this is a good little strawberry, and we can officially tick strawberry off our list, peas and onion. We'll just see how it goes, I guess. So that's that one. So we have those 3 basically. Look how cute the onion is though. Like he's got his little legs and his little arms, and I feel like all together they look really good. Yeah, pretty cool. Then I started on my mum's Mother's Day present. I'm making her a purple shawl. It's actually got like a bunch of different purples. So there's like sparkly, there's sparkly white. I'm actually using a giant variety of purples, and we're picking them at random out of this jar. There's like a strand of each color in here, and I just pick it out at random. I struggle at picking colors, so this helps me just get the project going by picking a color. And it's actually going to be a TikTok series, so if you want to go see it, it'll be over on my TikTok. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. I'm just gonna keep working on this for the rest of the night because it's what I feel like doing, and I feel like I've made a good dent into the order. I will have to add eyes to these tonight though. That way I can officially tick them off the list, and they will be good to go. I actually kind of want to put this one next, and I might do that and ignore this for a second because I want this. So that's what I'm gonna do. This vlog hasn't been as in-depth as my last one, and I apologize, but I hope you enjoy anyway. I know I'm enjoying filming it, and I feel like there's still some pretty good content, so yay. This is very unflattering odd angle. But I'm at work early. I start at 7 a.m. today and it's like 6:30 and the center doors aren't going to open until like 6:50. So I'm crocheting in the car and I'm currently crocheting an apple for our order for Tiana. This is still part of the vegetables and fruits order. Yesterday I didn't end up adding the eyes onto the plushies, so I will probably do that this afternoon hopefully, because I finish at 3 o'clock, so I can go home and hot glue all the eyes on, and then we can officially tick those plushies off of our list. Plus hopefully we'll be able to tick this apple off as well. I worked on my mom's shawl for Mother's Day and it's looking really good. I did, I think, like 11 or 12 rounds. I'll show you this afternoon when I get home. And I'm really enjoying that process. I really like the color changes. I really like how the colors are working up. I'm using up some yarn. I honestly think we'll have to make some more shawls in our future because like I'm pretty sure they're a one size fits all sort of thing. Like if you make them big enough, because they just hang over your shoulders. So we should be able to sell them online without having to worry about sizing and stuff. That would be cute. I think I have one more row after this. I've been kind of just chill crocheting on my day off yesterday. It's just like, it was a bit of me time because I knew that I was going to have quite a busy, hectic week this week. It's going to be cray. For context, like my store doesn't open until 9 a.m, but I have to start at 7 a.m. to like do the VM, which is visual merchandising, and swap around the whole store. I'm not going to be done by 9 a.m, but they just want us to like start before the store opens, so you know. And then also like it's my last week with my team here, and then I go over to my new store. I didn't bring brown yarn to do the stem. I bought green yarn so that way I can do the leaf, but I forgot about the stem. Otherwise we would have this plushie like completely done this morning, but nope. I don't think we started anything else yesterday. I haven't got any like half started roses or anything. Oh well, there's some that I need to like wrap the stems of. We do need to make more roses. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this, and if I remember, I will show you how much I do before I go to work. Okay, I have to go to work now, but I finished the body of the apple. I just have to close it, and then I'll just have to do the stem and the leaf. Good afternoon. It is the afternoon, and I've just been doing some chill crocheting. I haven't hot glued the eyes on my plushies, and I haven't done the leaf or the stem of the apple. Today was a massive day at work. Like to the point where I got home and I've never had this before in my entire life. My big toes are swollen. Like I was like, is there like, are my socks like stuck in between my big toe? No. Like I can feel the swollenness when I walk. So my feet are really sore right now, which is like, I've never had that before. And I'm on my feet every day for at least 8 to 10 hours. Like I'm standing all day, and I've done VM and I've done mannequins. I don't know what it was about today, but swollen feet, very interesting. Never had that before. Anyways, I've been working on the purple shrug for my mum for Mother's Day. This is the progress I've made. I feel like my voice sounds weird. Oh well. I feel like I sound different anyway. This is the progress I've made. A lot of progress. I feel like if this was a blanket or a granny square, it would look so cute. But anyways, it's a shrug and it's pretty big now. Like, I think it's stunning. I love the different yarns that I'm using. There's a lot of sparkly yarns, like this dark purple is sparkly, and then there's a normal purple. There's a sparkly lavender. This this color here is sparkly. The white is sparkly, and then there's just some like plain purple yarns. And I'm really loving how it's turning out. I've been trying to weave in my ends as we go, but I've got a few that I haven't weaved in, but all down here is weaved in. So I just need to weave in the couple rounds that I've done this afternoon. So that is what I will do. I know that if I leave in weaving in the ends till the end, I will never ever do it. So, gonna do that. Good morning. I know I haven't updated you in a while, but I actually haven't done any crocheting the past couple days because I've had a lot to do at work and I've been quite tired. So I just haven't crocheted, which is okay. Actually, that's a lie. I worked on this. So this is what it's looking like. Quite big. I haven't, like, I'm pretty sure I've made a lot of progress, but yeah, that's what it's looking like. Very pretty. And then this morning, I finally sat down and hot glued the eyes on those plushies that I needed to hot glue. So this is what the peas in a pod looks like. Look how freaking stinking cute. These are so cute and so adorable. One's like murpy and sad, and then the other one's like super happy. And they come out of the pod. They come out and you can put them back in. So that one's done. And then this one, I literally just need to sew a smile on his face. So let's do that, shall we? And I did green eyes because spring onion. He turned out way bigger than I thought, but that's okay. I was doing a time lapse, but then I got a phone call, so I'm just gonna show you. I added his little smile. He's got a little teeny tiny little smile there. So all done. And I might jump on a TikTok live maybe and crochet some of my shawl, or I don't know. Oh, I do need to finish off this strawberry too, so maybe I could do that. Yeah. And now the strawberry is all finished. I sewed a top on and I did all the seeds, the 2 strawberries. I ended up sidetracking and I closed up that apple plushie that I was working on the other day, and look how freaking cute. I created my own little like leaf. I just freehanded it, and my own little stem because I didn't like the one that they did, and I hot glued them on because I feel like sewing them wouldn't have standed up like how I wanted it to, like this, without being too like thick. So I kind of just did that. And then I also did this like going in effect to make it look like an apple by like sewing through the top, pulling it at the bottom and going back up. That way it kind of like curves in at the top, if you can see. So it's like got that like apple shape. So yeah, we officially have finished another plushie for our order. How exciting. Let me go grab the basket and we can add it. This is where I'm storing all the plushies for the order. We currently have 6 and now we can add 7. Oh my gosh, so cute. I love it. I'm not putting a face on this one. I just want it to be an apple. And we can tick it off of our list of things to make. Okay, so I ended up starting a banana plushie for that order. And I did work on the Mother's Day present a little bit, but I have to get ready for work, so I'm gonna go. So it is Friday morning and I've been crocheting some roses because I can add more to the Mother's Day love heart boxes. So we've got a yellow and a pink over there from yesterday, and then this pink, and I need one more pink to fill up a box. And then I think I'm gonna do some of this white sparkly yarn. Yeah, let's do one in a white sparkly. I just finished the white sparkly rose. I'm also filming a little vlog for TikTok today, so I gotta film that really quickly and then I have to clock on for work. We're in the business room, so you know what that means. It's the end of the video. It's a little bit of a different background this time because my business room is an absolute freaking pigsty. I will get around to cleaning it. We're gonna have to do another organizing video because it's terrible. It's messy. There's yarn everywhere. There's just stuff absolutely everywhere. So one day we're gonna have to do a reorganizing my business room. I'm actually filming this outro a very long time after I filmed this video. I finished editing it last night and I have to do like a rewatch after I add this clip into it. Mother's Day was actually yesterday, so I did end up finishing the shawl for my mum. I just have to weave in the ends, as well as I did finish all my order for the fruits and vegetables, And that one's already been paid for and picked up. I know I didn't finish filming for this vlog, and I'm so sorry that you didn't see me finish it, but you saw like a good chunk of the process. The next video you're going to see is so chaotic. Basically, I've got a bunch of random clips of videos that I've started and never got to finish. So they're all vlogs. So I'm kind of just going to put them all together so you can see them, because I made some things, I frogged some things, like there's a bunch of different things in it, and I don't want to waste that footage. So you guys are going to see it in a very random vlog. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely don't forget to subscribe and like it. That way YouTube pushes it to more people. Plus, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers, and I definitely want to do something to celebrate. So let me know in the comments what you guys want me to do when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget that everything you see in this video you can find on my website at hearteyesatyou.square. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and then I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Come bake. It was a bit of yarn fluff. Come bake.